think back to the beginning, so I was just playing in bars and got a gig at this place called Fleetwood Mac in Carrollton where I went to school. And I was playing backup for this guy and playing guitar and singing backup for him. I did that for a while I was in school and figured out that I like doing that a whole lot better than I like college. And so then I remember September 11th happened and I had to play a gig that night at Dixie Tavern in Marietta, Georgia. And I remember all the TVs just being pictures of buildings on fire, just like 100 TVs, and people just staring at it and like tears rolling down their face. And I had a realization at that time. I was like, I will never not do what I would love to do from this day on, because there's nothing, can't take anything for granted, you know, every day is precious and life is precious. And so then I started playing. I had some guys that I was playing with, and I found out at the time that the bass player I was playing with was dealing cocaine. And I was going in and I was working on a record with Hop. I met Hop at an open mic competition. And he was hosting. He had on some combat boots with white socks and cargo shorts. And had his white shirt with his V-neck, and he had a ponytail back then. And him and this guy Aaron got up and played a song. Him and this guy Aaron got up and played a song, and I was like, man, that's badass. So I got to know Hop a little bit, and he was an engineer, also had a studio, so we started working on a record together. And while I was in there, I was like, man, I caught my bass player dealing coke at the shows, and people kept coming up to me and going, hey man, let me holler at your boy. I'm like, why you need to holler at him? What's going on? So anyway, I told Hop about it, and Hop was like, well, I can play a little bass, so I'll come sit in with you, you know. And so it's been about 18 years now. But we're gonna play y'all some of Hop's music tonight as we go, and some of the things that made me such a big fan of Brighter Shade and of his music, and get to talk and celebrate some of that as well. And so this last, couple years, it's just the world just got weird for a little while, and it's like we can't come out of the house. Can we come out of the house? Is it weird that someone's standing next to us? And to see everyone being able to come back together and be shoulder to shoulder in the America that I know, it's such a blessing. And during that time, we wrote and produced the comeback album, and they had a bunch of different guitar parts. And at that time, I was like, man, we need somebody else that can really play acoustic guitar, somebody that can sing great harmony, somebody that fits our vibe and everything like that, or whatever. And that's when I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, who do we know that's dedicated enough to learn like 50 songs in, a month or two or whatever? And I present to y'all Miss Caroline Jones. Nobody works harder than Caroline Jones. Nobody. She knows more about everything now than all the guys in the band do. I heard Matt, who's like our encyclopedia of information in the band, he asked her the other day what a chord was in a song, and she told him, and I was like, man, you better watch out. She's gonna learn to play bass. So anyway, we're gonna let her rock one for you. The lovely and talented Caroline Jones.